Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Hi, V, Asher, and Yo-Yo-Lay. Hi, Hot Wheels. No, I'm sorry. Not today. Not today. I know you constantly, you always ask me. I'm sorry. Um, hey, Z. Z. Hi, Dandy. Um, no, that's okay. I appreciate you stopping in to say hi, at least. Um, all right. Have fun. So, I'm gonna, if I'm off center. Off center a little bit. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna, this is an unexpected live. My wife went out for drinks, so I was like, "Well, I'm gonna play a game then." Um, I did my yo-yo. I've been growing out a beard, so thank you, Dandy. That's really sweet of you. Um, oh, okay, Willow. Hi, Shelly, Willow. So I'm gonna be playing Phasmophobia. Um, since I don't know when my wife is gonna get home, but we're going to see how far I could get. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prestige, which means I'll be sending myself back to level 1, which is very difficult to do. When you start at level 1, you have no money. You have all, you have all tier 1 items. You have all, you don't have any extra things. You have no crucifix, no sanity medication, no incense to help you. So you really just have to build everything back up. But I'm going to try to do it in speedrun modes. So we're going to see what I could do to see how fast I can build up my level. And we'll try to get as many levels as possible. But I'm going to warm up in nightmare mode just to get myself into the swing of things. Yesterday, when I was on, I only did the challenge mode, and that's always, Hey, Kate, how are you? Yay! All right, so we're going to start with nightmare mode on Tanglewood, just to give ourselves a little warm up. This is a ghost hunting game, Shelly. The goal is to identify the ghost in the house. I'm good, thank you. It's nice to see you. We're going to identify the ghost, and we're going to try to take pictures and do all these other extra little things to get, yes, ghost hunting, to get a perfect run. All right, so we have Kate Dexter, which means all ghosts are on the table. We got to detect, for extra, we got to detect a paranormal sound with parabolic, witness a ghost event, and detect with a motion sensor. Those are pretty simple, straightforward things. We are going to grab my thermometer, my camera, and the crucifix for when we set up. Hey, Kibbs. This is a ghost hunting game. This game is a lot of fun. Roblox has a game that's emulated. It's based off of this game called Demonology. This is where they got it from. Now, there are other games that have come out recently. Wait, where's my volume? Let me go. I wasn't even there. Let's I'm in the van already. I'm an idiot. I didn't even change scenes. I'm ready to get into this. So here we are. Sorry. So we got Kate Dexter. These are my optional objectives, but if you get all these, if you complete all these objectives and get all of your media book filled, you get a perfect run. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, my plushie is Cubicorn. It is a cubed unicorn. So let's get going for a warm up here. Hopefully we can win this, and we'll move right on to prestiging. And we'll see what we can do. Okay. We are looking for the coldest room in the house. And we're also looking for the bone and the cursed object while we're doing this. I hear Did I hear... Did I hear throwing things or something? What was that? Thought I heard something. Hearing things. Hearing things. I am hearing things. He's throwing things in some room somewhere. Where are you? Or she, rather. Kate. Kate is our ghost. In here. Okay. Kate is in here. Through the tissue box on the floor. Okay, we are going to throw crucifix right there. No. 4 more days of school. Now, we'll leave the lights off so that the ghost will interact with things while it's in there. I'm just going to walk around with my camera for a minute and look to see if I can find the bone and the cursed object to take pictures. Because that's one of the objectives is for a perfect game, is to fill up your media book. So, oh, here is... Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is where the music box is. The music box used to be in the child's room, in the baby's room, up in the front there. Okay, Yo-Yo, sounds good. So that is where they moved it. They redid this entire house. This was the original house that you start off with when you first get the game. Tanglewood Drive is like... Darn it! I pressed the wrong button. I'm an idiot. Okay, so... Okay, so we know that it's not an Oni. An Oni cannot do that. An Oni is not able to do that little thing. It just threw like a... what they call a mist event. It's like a little pocket of air.
Whoa, we have level 5!
And then you'll hear the breath, the sigh. Okay, let's see if the bone is this way. Also check to see if the breaker is in here. The breaker box is not in here, which means it's downstairs. Yeah, so they redid this map. Thank you so much for the follow. They redid this map, and it's beautiful. They... You know, when they first came out with the game, this is still technically in its infancy, this game. It's only a couple years old, and it's only like a year old on the console, basically. Oh, the bone's right there. Let's see, there's the breaker. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so when they first came out with the game, they used a lot of like assets, like borrowed assets and like, you know, generalized public assets to create the houses and everything like that. So it wasn't really theirs, and they recently they're trying to go through and do some major updates to the game, which includes this map, which was, you know, the original map. And they redid it, and it's absolutely gorgeous now. Tomorrow I'm working, and then we are going to go to the beach for the first time, since we couldn't go last week because of the horrible weather we had. Okay, I can't, every time I walk into those stupid things, and... What was that? Where was it? Where was it? You're throwing things. I hear you throwing things. You're in here. I see my breath. So you're in here. I don't see any ghost orbs though. No ghost orbs.
Level 5!
Now we're playing nightmare mode, so we're only going to get 2 pieces of evidence. Put the dots over here. Oh, again. Again, I'm getting a missed event, and I missed it. Okay. Alright, Dandy, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Alright, let's Let's, I got hit twice, so now I'm down to 65. Alright, hold on a second. Let me just... I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. Take some sanity meds. We'll do something like this for right now. Just to get ourselves. The green dots, so dots is one of the pieces of evidence a ghost can show. You would see the ghost walking through the dots. Motion sensor down. Where are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? What do you want? What? Why can't I record?
EMF level 5.
Where are you? Why can't I record that? You're supposed to be able to record the motion sensor going off with the video camera, but this game can be very, very glitchy. And right now, that's one of the glitches. See if I'll grab another motion sensor, see if that works. Oh, you love this game? Yeah, this game is so much fun. I'm gonna try grabbing another motion sensor. Hopefully that's the trick. Alright, enjoy your meal. I just got back from eating. We had dinner at IHOP today. So that was fun. Let me grab this and this. See if we can get some UV. I got the black light. We have... What are we? What do we have? EMF level 5. Hold on a second. You know what? I want to change this setting. Ugh. Yes, it does. Okay. Did we get something? Whoa, hey. Okay, got an object thrown. Whoa. Hey, stop throwing things at me. Why don't you walk through the salt? Thank you. I don't see... Don't see anything. No UV from that. And we know it's not a wraith. Oh, this is so annoying that this motion sensor is not recording. We know it's not a wraith because it stepped in the salt. We are going to double check, we're going to double check Galu.
Whoa, EMF level 5.
By throwing another thing of salt. Hey! Hey! No need to throw books at me. I appreciate that, thank you. What? Huh? Huh? The ghost is telling me to read by throwing a book at me? That was my ghost writing book. It's supposed to write in it. It doesn't want to, though. Now, if I was playing with 3 pieces of evidence, and the ghost throws the book, you can rule out ghosts that use the book. It says take it. That's exactly what it says. Now, I'm also standing outside the room because Goryo is on the table. Okay. And Agorio's evidence, one of the pieces of evidence is walking through the dots, but it will only walk, you can only see it walking through the dots through a camera lens, and you can't be in the same room with it when it's walking through the dots. So we'll stand over here just to see if we get anything. I don't see any dots. We'll try this again. We'll try talking again. Where are you? Are you friendly? What do you want? Okay, by the way, we can rule out Galu. We can rule out Galu because it walked through a second thing of salt. A Galu, when it walks through one salt, it becomes enraged, and it won't walk through any other salt until its first hunt. After its first hunt, then it could walk through salt again. Yeah, you ask all these specific questions and see if we get anything. Oh, I need to check the parabolic microphone. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? All that kind of stuff. Those are questions that you can ask. How old are you? Where are you? Oh, you know what? It might be freezing temperatures. I just haven't checked. It is freezing temperatures. Okay. Okay, so freezing temperatures is the other piece of evidence that we get. So it's either going to be Shade, Twins, or a Djinn. A Djinn, we could tell... now, I don't think it's a Shade, because it's throwing things... Shades won't interact with you when you're in the room with it, and it has been throwing things at me while I'm sitting here. So it shouldn't be a Shade. Let me go get... Let me go get another... Boop, boop. No, I'm not playing Dandy's World tonight. Another thing of incense. Oh, you know what? Not the incense. Let's get the audio recorder and see if we can get some audio. Fun. Did you change rooms? No. You're still over here. Throwing lots of things. Yeah, it could be. We will see in the hunt, basically. The Djinn and the Twins, they both have distinct types of hunts. I can can worry about the parabolic noise later. Let's see if we can capture our media. I hate how long it takes for it to do this. This is one of the things with their animation updates. You used to be able to pick things up and like start using the equipment immediately. So for instance, the candle was being blown out. I wanted to get an audio recording of it. So I picked up the audio recorder as the candle's being blown out. But because of the animation it takes now to pick it up and hold it out in front and then hold down the button for record, it just takes too long. Where are you? Are you in the stairs?
Get out.
Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to upset you. Let's see. What did, Now, if... I need one more photo so I could get a burnt crucifix, hopefully. Okay, that's a definite not shade. Unfortunately, it happened right on top of me, which stinks. Shades will never do the ring around the rosy. So that's a other double confirmation that it is a shade. Oh, you son of a biscuit burger. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that should be my last picture. I need one more video and one more audio. I can turn this off, that's annoying. Okay. Okay, there's that. Now I just need video. So we could do something like this for funsies. Here we go. Let's see what kind of a ghost we're dealing with. Sounds a little slower than normal. Let's see. Nope, it's a djinn. Okay, so it's a djinn. The reason I know it's a djinn is because it sped up for a brief moment when it saw me from a distance. So it was normal speed. The djinn with the breaker on will speed up at you from when it's a certain distance away. So it had a brief speed up, like it was very, very quick, but once it saw me around the corner, it did a quick speed burst. The lights are freaking out. This is just a glitch in the game that happens. Alright, so I just need I think I just need a parabolic detection. Be nice if I can get it before the minute 30, but doesn't look like it. After a minute 30, it can start hunting me again. Because I hit it with an incense. There we go. So that's all I needed for that. Okay, we know it's a djinn. I just have to get out of here. And hopefully it won't start hunting me. Nice. I was able to get out before it was hunting. And that should be that. We got 3 uniques, 5 uniques, 5 uniques plus the bone. All objectives done, and I believe it is a djinn.
Welcome back.
All right.
Jobs for you.
Okay, so that was a warm-up. Now that we've done that, let's go back to square one. Hey Priyash, how are you? I'm good, thank you. So now we're gonna prestige. Prestiging is an honorary thing, just to show, you know, that you're progressing and everything like that. But it also resets you back to level 1. And you just have to go through everything again. Every 100 levels, you can prestige. So we're going to prestige. We're going to go to our new level here, Prestige 3. Yep.
A private investigator already. Nice work.
Thanks. I appreciate that. You have a humble request. What is this humble request? What is this humble request? Let's save my prestige badge, I guess, right? And there I am. Okay. So now that I am prestiged, I don't have any of this extra stuff. I only have the basic equipment to identify a ghost. They're not allowing you to buy the game. Uh-oh. Can I gift it for you? Well, thank you for asking, but I cannot. I'm sorry to say. I wish I had the money to get everybody anything they wanted. Hey, congrats, Kimmy. Very nice. Of course. Okay. So, with that, these games are a lot harder to do. These games are a lot harder to do like this. So, what I will do is I will try a nightmare game again. We'll try nightmare mode. We'll do it on Willow Street. Willow Street is a little bit of an easier map to loop ghosts around. We can't go for... oh, you're from India? Welcome. We cannot go for a perfect game because a lot of the in order to do the perfect game, you would have to fulfill these objectives. Which these actually are plausible. All of these are plausible to do without my extra equipment. However, I cannot take any photos, I cannot take any videos, and I cannot record any audio because I do not have that equipment. And those are needed to complete a perfect game. You know everything. Wow. So, for now, we have all Tier 1 equipment. It is terrible. These are the worst pieces of equipment in the game. But it is what it is. And I don't have my headgear that has the headlamp. I have to use a flashlight, which means it takes up a piece of an inventory slot. And this flashlight is super duper weak. Alright, so let's give it a shot. So right now, all we are doing is identifying the ghost. We're not doing anything else. I'm not going to try anything else. Hey, Brusha. I can't do anything else. I can pick up the bone. But I can't take pictures of anything. And the Tier 1 thermometer is atrocious. Okay, so the breaker box is downstairs. Oh, you have the same headset? I like this headset. I think it's has some good sound to it. Alright, Yo-Yo-Lay, thank you for stopping in. Have a good shower. I took a shower before we started playing. What's my, it's the doll. Just curious. Not that I can do anything with it. The Tier 1 thermometer is so god-awful. Anything in here? Anything in here? Nope, this means the ghost is downstairs, which really stinks. Unless it's in here. I didn't look in here. Oh, it's downstairs. Fantastic. Favorite place to be. Is it in the hall, or is it in a room? Seems to be in a room. Here's the bone. Just pick it up. It's not in here. There is the breaker box. It is, yeah, it is monetized partially. I am a partner. I don't have all the perks unlocked yet, but I'm getting there. I've just been doing this for a little over a year now. Okay, so it has to be here somewhere. Is it in the front room? It is in the front room. Okay, so it's in here. Isn't my favorite place for it to be, but that's where it is. Let's see if I see any ghost orbs. Look how terrible these lights are. This camera is. I don't see any ghost orbs. Alright. Let's throw that in there so I can pick up more stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Let's throw some things down. Here are the terrible dots. Here's the terrible book. And we'll throw the terrible EMF. Everything is terrible. Everything is terrible. Everything is horrible when you're level 1. Let's see. Where can I put this that will be most effective? Stop turning the TV on. I believe that since it's turning the TV on, we can rule out Mayor, because I don't think the Mayor can turn on TV. I could be wrong. I don't think it can, though. I'm pretty sure it cannot. The graphics for this are so stupid. Because the graphics show that it's off, in the off position, but I turned it on. Are we getting lower than... Are we going to freezing? We're dropping, we're dropping, we're dropping, we're rising, we're rising. Okay, that's why the level 1, the tier 1 thermometer is the worst in the game. No, you're not. There's, you know, Looks like there's 2 in YouTube. I got a few in TikTok. So the love has been spread. This is not my most popular game that I play. I play Dandy's World on Roblox. That is the most popular game that I play. I usually get a larger crowd for that. What did you touch? What did you touch? Where is it? Where is it? Did you touch anything here? Did you touch anything? Hey, Zio, what's up? You touched something. What was it? What was it? That is Cubicorn behind me. Oh! We got dots. Hello, where are you?
Here in the local.
There we go. All right, so we got our 2 pieces of evidence. Our 2 pieces of 2 pieces of evidence are dots and spirit box. So, we are down to a Dio, a Phantom, a Wraith, and a Yokai. Hey, Gugu. 12 people watching on your TV. See, that counts right there. We have 12 people. You have a lot of people over? You're having a party? And you're all watching Phasmophobia? That's my brother-in-law. Alright. Dio is very easy to tell in a hunt. Phantom is very easy to tell in a hunt because it's hard to see. The Wraith and the Yokai you can tell in a hunt too. It's a little bit tricky, but between the 4 of these in a hunt, we could tell which one is which. Hi, Liam. So we will. This is always dangerous now because I have no incense. I have no way of defending myself, and I have to drop my sanity down. What we could do is if it is a Dio, I could try and get a Dio growl. The Dio growl comes from the spirit box. It is a distinct sound. Thank you, Gugu. I appreciate that. You have to be within a certain range of it, so hopefully we can find it. Where are you? What do you want?
Hack has left.
How old are you?
An elderly victim.
Where did you die? Where are you?
Found far from their home.
What do you want? This one is not on Roblox. This is Phasmophobia. There is a Roblox version called Demonology, and Blair is another one, but Demonology, I believe, is the closest one to this game. How old are you? Where are you? We're gonna go turn the breaker back on because if oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I pushed the button while I was walking by accident, or while I was scratching my my arm. I want to be able to see the ghost in a hunt. The trouble with this is that the best looping spot is in where the ghost is residing. I don't play it every Friday. I try to play it as often as I can. If I have... Oh my god, it did it again. If I have a little bit of time on my hands to stream throughout the week, I try to play a game something like Phasmophobia, where I'm by myself and I can just kind of shut it off whenever I need to. My wife is out for drinks at the moment. Not sure exactly when she'll be home, so because of that, I'll have to, like, you know, sign off at a moment's notice. Not that I'm hiding it from her, it's just that, you know, when she gets home, she wants to spend time with me. Go figure. But I do love playing this game. Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? You have to be within a certain range. How did you die? Are you friendly? Where are you? What do you want? Still in this room. Where are you? What's your name? Gary. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary. That's not how the song goes, but... Gary, where are you? Gary, where did you go? You're lagging? Gary. Sanity's at like 60-something. Gary, where did you go? Are you still here? I haven't seen you walk through the dots in a while either. Gary, hello? Gary. 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 My mouth isn't synced? Hello? Hello? Where are you, Gary? Gary, did you leave this room? Hello, where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? Gary, where are you? How old are you? What the heck is happening here? You're still in this room. Hey, just something. Did you move in here? You moved in here! That's why. That's why I haven't seen you. Hold on, let me turn the lights on in here. Moving around. Where are you? Shut that off. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? Gary, where did you go? Gary. Gary, where are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? What do you want? Whoa! Kings, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Holy cow, you are crazy. I appreciate that, Kings. And it's guitar time. I thank you very much. I will be playing guitar today. Now I gotta think of what to sing. Gary, where are you? Did you move again? Did you go into here? Did you go into the... Are you in here? No. Did you go back? No. Are you... You just keep moving away from me. Gary. It's colder in this room. Gary, are you in here? No. Gary, where did you go? Gary. Last time I sang, when you did it, I sang Blackbird. Oh, God. Okay, let's just double check our sanity level. It's definitely not a Dio. Okay, so it's not a Dio. I have to see it to determine if it's a Wraith or not. So we don't need to do the look for the growl. It's definitely not a Dio, yeah, because I'm below 50, and the Dio is the most distinct ghost in a hunt. Or one of the most distinct ghosts in a hunt. Oh, God. I don't know where you are, Gary. But let's see if you hunt again. I'm going to try the yokai test. And it'll either be a Okay. Wah! It's a phantom! See how hard it is to see him? He has a very, very long delay between blinks. That is a phantom. He's, like, invisible for most of the hunt. This is why this looping area is the best in the game, because it gets stuck in the coffee table right there. And it gives you an extra second to move. Okay, so that's a phantom. Without a doubt, Gary is a phantom. Okay, so let's see what my how quickly I move up here. Like I said, I can't do a perfect game. So it's just getting the ghost right, basically. That's all I could do.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Alright, so we already got the camera, and we got a motion sensor. 1,300. That's not terrible. I moved up 5 levels. Okay, Kings. Do you want a song now, or do you want one later? It's your dime. I can't believe you just came in and did this again. Would you like me to play guitar now, or sing, or do it later? That's okay, Z. I totally appreciate it. Okay, I'll do something now. And by the way, Zia, this is Kings, who you can thank for your subscription. Let me grab my guitar. Okay. Alright. Let me move over to here for a minute. I'm also going to mute alerts while I do this. Oh, I got to turn this up. What's going on? What is happening here? Where's my sound here? My sound is not coming through. Oh, I wonder if I ran out of battery in my, It's possible I ran out of battery. Oh. I could do it just like that without, you know, can you hear the guitar okay like this? Because I can't, I'd have to go find a battery. This sounds okay? Let me think, hold on one second. Let me. We could do. Let's. How about? I haven't played this in a while, so forgive me. But we could try this one. Another fork. What is that? Oh, sorry. Another turning point. All right. Sorry I screwed it up a little bit, but I said I'm always unprepared for these things. I probably should practice more often. Thank you so much, Kings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If I could just unplug this. Thank you, Kings. I appreciate it, even though I screwed it up a little bit. But like I said, I haven't played that in such a long time. You're the reason why I'm playing guitar again. Oh, my gosh. You just heard Phantom of the Opera. All right, back to ghost hunting. Back to ghost hunting. Let's try speedrun. So now with a speedrun, the way these work, it's basically going to be a guess. I'm not going to be able to see much of anything except for a hunt. That's exactly what's going to be happening, Kings. I'm going to have to just open up my book and make sure I'm on top of it. So the speedruns is basically just a guess. I'm gonna just all I do is I go in. There's no evidence involved. It's just the ghost hunting you, and I'll take a guess as to what it is. The problem is that I don't have a lot to go on because we'll try it, but I won't have a lot to go on unless it is a very recognizable ghost in a hunt, because certain things I can't even rule out. I don't have salt, so I can't have it walk through salt, just to rule out wraith and stuff. So there's several things I cannot do. But we'll give it a shot. Ridgeview Court is usually the place to do it because it's a very good looping spot and you can see the ghost pretty well. I think we'll still... Maybe we'll still do Willow Street. We'll still do Willow Street. This is going to be tough. Not going to lie. This is going to be tough. But we're going to try. So there's really nothing I could do. I'll grab a flashlight so I could see. And I'll have the video camera on me just in case I want to check for orbs or something like that. What's to camp in the front door? I don't think I've ever done that. Hopefully the ghost isn't right here. If the ghost is right here, we have a problem. Well, we know it's not an Oni. On Tanglewood? Okay, here we go. That's the little kid. Ah! It's the worst ghost in the game. I got stuck. Oh, God. Whoa. Okay, very normal speed and everything like that. It's hard to see in the dark. I hate this ghost model with all my heart and soul. Absolutely hate it. We could roll out several ghosts at the moment. Because it's not any of the fast ghosts, so it's not a Dio. It has line of sight speed, so we know it's not a Hantu. What else can we rule out? Like the twins, it sounded like normal. It's not a Taie, it's not a Revenant. It's not a Kormos. It's not a Daon. It's not a Maroi. I have 0 sanity. So it would be super fast. I didn't see it shapeshift at all. It's not a Phantom. Because we could see it. It does seem kind of slow, actually. Oh. It tripped the breaker, so it's not a Djinn. Thankfully, the breaker is right here. Okay, it's not a yokai. Very, very normal ghost. Oh, geez, I went the wrong way. Okay, very, very normal ghost. Not a lot to it. Try doing some poltergeist things to see if it, like, chucks them in crazy directions. It does seem kind of slow. It's not a poltergeist. There's no way it's... Whoa. It's just not throwing it at the rate that it should be as a poltergeist. Hey, sicko, what's going on? Alright, so... Hey, fruitcake. Okay, so it's not a djinn. God, you suck. I hate not being able to see the ghost. It's not a yokai. I don't believe it's a poltergeist. So we're really just looking at these types of things. It could be... Oh, nice. Yeah, it's fairly quick, sicko. My wife went out for some drinks, so I'm just kind of playing for a little bit. The Raiju, I don't believe it's the Raiju because it doesn't have the base boosted thing. I don't think they've fixed that yet. The Obambo, it would be getting fast and slow every couple minutes. So it would go, for 2 minutes it's slow, for 2 minutes it's fast, for 2 minutes it's slow. It just kind of keeps going back and forth. We haven't heard it change any speeds. So all of these other things, now I don't think it's a miling because it sounds normal. A miling is very quiet. Like I wouldn't be able to hear the... It's still walking around that room. I wouldn't be able to hear its footsteps, basically. Even from the next door like that. Like the next door room. So, this is just a pure guess at this point. It's just a very, very boring. Now... I might go Aswang, and the only reason I'm doing that is because it seems like it's speeding up at a normal rate of speed. Because I'm still used to the old way that these ghosts speed up. It's a female, because of the, that ghost model will always be a female. So it's just basically a guess. Like I can't even smudge it, so I can't even do a timer on it. This is just pure guess. That's why it's hard to do these speed runs, and I might not do the speed runs. I might stick to Nightmare just to kind of until I get some money. Because to do a speed run, a true speed run, I need to have an incense, salt, so I can eliminate several ghosts while I'm doing that. But we'll see. We'll see what it is. It is a Galu. So the Galu, the only way for me to tell it is a Galu is if it steps in salt and it becomes enraged. And there's no way for me to do that because I don't have salt. So we're going to skip. We're not going to do speed runs until I get a couple more things. So we're going to stick with Nightmare mode until I can get salt and incense. Now I can get, how much money do I have? All right, I have 1,800 bucks. So let's buy one of those. We'll buy a sound recorder. So at least we can get some media. Hey, Milo. And I have the money, so I might as well do something like this. Get this. Get whatever pieces of equipment I can, since I have the money to do so. And that would be that. That would be that. Let's... where's our loadout? It's obviously it's going to be... Am I not able to do it until I have... Oh, I gotta put everything back to 1. Is that what I have to do? Hello? Oh, that's all. Duh. Duh, 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 duh. Hold on a second. Hold on, let's do this. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. And put that there. Okay. Okay. That's my loadout. There we go. Hey, JJ. What's going on? How much money do I have now? Like $1,600 or something like that. I prestige, so we're back to square one. Oh no, Milo, that's terrible. I'm glad you were able to get it back. Alright, did I switch over to Nightmare? I did. Okay. Ugh. So we're gonna stick with Nightmare. We'll go back to, let's go back to Willow Street. Like I said, it's a very easy map to loop on, especially when you don't have any, incense to protect you. Boop. Boop. I guess I could take pictures. I could do some things. Okay, photo of an EMF, 2 sound recorders, and escape during a hunt. Okay. I can actually do those things. I can actually do those things. So let's see what we can do. If we can get a perfect game out of this, that'd be great. It might be tough because I don't have to incense the ghost at least. How we doing here? I feel my temperature rising. Anything in here? Is the breaker in here? Nope. Nope. It's gotta be downstairs, don't it? No mirror, no Ouija. For the bone. See if we get a bone. No bone. Alright. Moving on. Moving on. Alright, Kings, thank you so much again for the bits. I really appreciate it. You have a good one. The doll is tweaking out. Let's just close that because the doll is having a moment over there. We got Livy or Livy? Livy. Livy? Sure, Livy. Not cold in there. I didn't see the bone, but... Are you gonna be downstairs? I don't see anything in here. Yeah, it's totally doing its thing. It had no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if when I opened the door it went covered itself up. Okay, are you in here? Hey, there's the bone. We got a pelvic bone. Okay, it's not in this hallway, so it's got to be in one of these rooms. No? Unless it's up in that front room again. It might be in that front room. How we doing? How we doing, temperature? We starting to drop? Nope. I guess it's in that front room again. Whenever it's in this front room, it, like, takes a minute for it to, like, settle in. Yep. Yep, drop it in here. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Let's grab some gear. Hey, 3Cat, what's going on? Okay, let's grab this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and we're heading right in there. See if we can find some dots. Or, orbs, rather. Maybe find some dots, too. You never know. That... Alright, we got ghost orbs. Hello? Hello? You wanna go? Thank you. Okay. Oh, today's your sister's wedding day. Congratulations to your sister. That's really awesome. Did I just hear something being thrown? Did I hear something being thrown? Thought I heard something being thrown. Right now, Monday is going to be the next time I do a Dandy's World run, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit all of you to help me get hissy fit. I'm going to use all of you to get some of my achievements. Oh, you got a lot of people there? Hey, that's alright. Party time. Sounds good. Sounds good, cat. Let's get a picture. Never mind. It's not doing it. All of this tier 1 junk. Hey, now. Alright, so because of that, I believe it cannot be a mare. I don't believe they can interact with the TV. Pretty sure they can't. Haley! Where are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? What do you want? How did you die? Just gonna leave you running for right now. What was that? Was that dots? Or was that just my breath? Could have been dots. Tier 1 dots are very, very difficult to see. I don't know, you guys might be hearing this vibrating in on my back right now. Thank you, Lee, for the heart me. I have the massager going on in my back because my back was killing me earlier. Holy cow. My son had like a little football clinic at the high school, which was really cute because it was the high school kids were basically running it. They were doing all the activities with all the younger kids, and it was really, really cute. The kids had so much fun, and the high school kids did such a great job. What's that phone? I heard it buzzing. Oh, that's me walking in front of it. I forgot I can activate the motion sensor. Oh! We got writing. We got writing in the book. Okay, so we got ghost writing and orbs. Now, I don't believe... Yeah, the mimic is gone after the ghost writing, so that's good. We got mare, which I don't think it is, so it's a revenant or a tie. That is scary. Hey, Jade. Very easy to tell. Whoa, hey. You're able to record your own camera being thrown, which is kind of funny. But, 'tis what it is. Okay, so the thing is, I can shut this off because that's loud. Let me take my shish kebabby. Where is the camera? Okay. It has a photo sticking out of it. This is Phasmophobia. Okay. One more photo. Three videos. Which I don't think I'm gonna... Do I have it in my hand? Where did I put it? Where did I put the camera? Did he throw it again? There it is. Turn the breaker off, you jerk. Okay. Really? You totally have to get into it. This is so much fun, Jade. Okay, so these ghosts that it can be are very scary in a hunt. One is the Revenant, which will start out very slow, and then as soon as it detects where you are, will speed up like crazy. Like crazy speed up. Oh man, you really... Yeah, you gotta get into it. You wanna say anything? No audio. Nice. Good luck. It's pretty scary at first. I'm not gonna lie. First time you play it, it's pretty scary. So between the Revenant and the tie, like I said, the Revenant will speed up like crazy once it knows where you are. And then the tie, it's actually... It's very fast, but it ages the longer you spend time with it in its room. Oh, shoot. I missed it. So the longer you spend time in the room with it, it ages. And when it's very young, at the beginning, it's very fast, and it can hunt very early. But as it ages, it becomes slower and slower. Come on. Not fast enough. Now, I don't believe it's a tie because the tie can hunt you at a very early sanity. And it will usually hunt you at a very early sanity, and it's very active when it's young, doing lots of events. And then the older it gets, the more time you spend with it, the longer, the slower it becomes, and the less events it does. Yeah, it becomes an ghost for real. Keep shutting the breaker off on me. Yeah, there's a whole tutorial. It'll take you through the basics of the, you know, it'll show you how to use the tier 1 items, and the basics of it, and like how to hide from a ghost and stuff. Because I'm playing on nightmare mode, so I don't have any hiding. This is custom nightmare mode. I deliberately turn off hiding points and stuff like that because the more challenge you put into the game, the higher the multiplier is that you get. As a reward. I have a feeling this is going to be a Revenant. Where did I leave the... Oh, the sound recorder's right here. Haven't gotten any sounds. There's a really great joke because my daughters are twins, and there was a really funny joke that I saw about a twin who said they were born like 6 minutes earlier than their sibling. The ghost moved into here. The ghost orbs are now in that room. So the what? The ghost orbs are bleeding into that room? No, it's in there. Okay. Yeah. The ghost is in here now. My sanity is just above 50, it looks like. Oh, okay. Sorry. Getting nothing. So anyway, I was trying to tell you a little joke that this person said about being twins. They were born 6 minutes earlier than their sibling. Nice, nice. So they're born 6 minutes earlier than their sibling, and to annoy them, they would say to their sibling, "You know, when I was your age," and then proceed to tell them what they did 6 minutes earlier. I thought that was a rather clever joke. Okay. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get a perfect game because I don't have the... like I said, I don't have all the tools. It's a Revenant. You hear how slow it is? As soon as it knows where I am, it's going to run at me. Ready? Ah! I pushed the desk with my feet. I was so nervous. Okay, so it's a Revenant. The Revenant is extremely slow when it doesn't know where you are and it's just wandering. And then as soon as it knows where you are, it sprints like crazy. So I wish I could... I still can't get a perfect game. So, but this will help build up my my money so that I can get the equipment I need. I need a candle, and I need incense. These things will help me improve. Okay, got a crucifix. That helps. Salt. These are all still tier 1 items, and they are terrible, but they are necessary. Okay. We'll buy ourselves some salt. And we'll go to our loadout. And we'll put in... We'll put in salt. And we will put in... Where is the crucifix? Here. We'll put the crucifix in. We'll give ourselves 2 of those. The salt, I'll give myself a couple of... I really only need, like, 1, but... That's fine. Let me go to... Where is... We'll do this. Well, let me save this loadout just so that it's ready to go. Yeah, that's it. That's good. They almost... Wait. They almost tried to steal your tab. Hey, dear, what's going on? Hey, Cannibal, how are you? Oh, yeah. It was just because of how fast the Revenant is. You have to, like... I had to really correct myself. Thank you so much for the likes. Alright, we'll go back to this. We're doing well here. Nice. What you playing? Okay. So we'll grab the flashlight. We'll grab the thermometer. I guess we'll grab a camera still. Just, yeah, that's fine. We're doing fine like that. Anthony. Okay, so it's Anthony. Who's Anthony? Who's Anthony? Oh, you're playing Demonology? Nice. Which means... it cannot be a Banshee or a Daeon. The Banshee and the Daeon can only be female ghosts. Let us traverse into the house again. Now, one of the things you'll notice is I'm constantly turning the lights on every time I go into a house, into a room. Your sanity does not drain if you turn an overhead lamp on. An overhead light. So if you walk into a room and you flip the switch and you're standing in the light, your sanity will not drain. Good night, Lee. Thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. When you're standing in the dark, your sanity starts to drop. And that is when the ghosts can hunt you. I heard a door. Up. There it is. So it must be in this room. Or... seems to be in this room. It looks like it's in this room. Okay, so we're going to throw that in there. We're just going to do a quick search for the bone and the cursed object. It is the monkey paw, which is right there. It is 11:16 at night for me. It is not a mare. Mares cannot turn lights on. So we can eliminate mare. But ghosts will also not interact with things in a room with the lights on. The only ghost that apparently can, which I haven't witnessed personally, but that's what I am told, the only ghost that can interact with objects in a room while the lights are on is a poltergeist. That was me closing that door by accident. So I want to see it. It is night for me, yes. It is nighttime. I'm on the east coast of the United States, in New York. Morning. Whoa. You have your whole day ahead of you. I got work in the morning. Here is where the breaker box is, which is nice. Just have to find the bone. Wherever that darn bone is. And the only reason I'm doing it is for extra points. How is it in the future? That's a good question. Oh, what part of Asia are you in? If you don't mind me asking. It's May 30th. Makes sense. I mean, it'll be May 30th in 42 minutes for me. Technically. I don't see the bone. Where are you? Bone, bone, bone. Have you seen my bone? My green minty bone. Bone, bone, bone. May 40th? Who said May 40th? It'll be the 30th in 40, now 41 minutes. Malaysia. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, I don't know where this bone is. It's not overly necessary because I'm not going for a perfect game. In fact, I should probably just forget it at this moment. It's a little extra money. Nothing crazy. Where is the bone? I will turn that right back on. So we know it's not a Jinn. We know it's not a mare. We've eliminated 4 ghosts right off the bat. Jinns cannot turn off the breaker. They can try to interact with the breaker. If you leave the EMF detector next to the breaker, a Jinn will try to interact with it, and I believe leave like an EMF level 4. I think it is. But it won't be able to do anything. You missed the bench? Oh, jeez. It turned the radio on. Alright, I obviously am blind to this bone. Wherever this bone is. And I think I'm just going to give up on it for now, just so we can figure out what this ghost is. Whoa! That was very close to freezing. That was very close to freezing. Whoa! Boop, 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 boop. You're not okay? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. What do I need to do? What are the other things? Videos, stop at the crucifix, and a photo of the ghost. I mean, those things are possible. They are very possible. I could try to find this stuff. Chill on the likes. Chill on the likes. You're the ghost. Let's see, we got any orbs? Yes, we do. Okay, ghost orbs. Throw that in there. Got EMF readings. Object thrown. Anything? You want to throw any more? No? Do I have the flashlight on me? Why is that light like that? What's it throwing? Where is it? Throwing shoes? Who throws a shoe? Honestly. What? No? Okay. Fine. Fine. Whatever. I don't even like you anyway. Why is there a Okay, we have a glitch going. I have a magic light on me right now. I have my flashlight's on the floor right here. But apparently I am emanating light from my gut. It's just coming, I'm like a Care Bear, and I'm using my care powers to shine a light out of my stomach. Oh, it lit a candle too. Look at that. It's not an Onryo. Well, there's several things it cannot be. It's not a mare. It's not a Jinn. It's not an Onryo. Onryos cannot light candles. And it shouldn't be a shade either, because it did it was throwing things while I was in the room. Alright, so the only other thing we have to worry about is that it could still be a mimic. We have to figure out if they are other pieces of evidence, such as freezing temps, and fingerprints, and I believe spirit box are the three things for a mimic. You learn more English with me. Uh-oh. Alright, let's put this. Hey, what the? What the? God, this thing is terrible. Look at that. Where can I put this? Can I put this here? Where can I put this that will emanate more? How's that? Doesn't look bad, right? I'm gonna touch a window, touch a door, touch something. Just don't touch me. Hi. I would love to get a picture of you, but I can't. Oh, broke the lights. I would have loved to have gotten a picture of you, but I didn't have my camera on me. Okay, so I can never turn the lights on this, again. Hi, Sadie Rance, how are you? Okay. How are we doing here? Still nothing there. You want to interact with anything? Welcome back. Good night, Yo-Yo-Lay. God bless you as well. Look at my magic light. I'm using my magic light to walk over. I don't need a flashlight. I emanate flashlights. Which light? Which door did you touch? Which door did you touch? Not sure what door it touched. Trying to get over here as fast as possible. Okay. Whoa! That opened up fully. Okay, so there's been a thing with the Yuris. I don't know if... Okay, I don't see anything. It moved. The ghost has moved. Now appears to be in here. I'm gonna need another crucifix to cover myself. Because that crucifix does not cover that much ground. Now, I think it's a Yuri. The Yuri is kind of broken. The thing with the Yuri is... It had... The Yuri's real ability, basically, is that it can... it's the only ghost that can fully open or fully close a door with, like, a regular interaction. Because all ghosts can slam doors, but the Yuri is the only one on like a regular touch of a door that can fully open or fully close it. It's also the only ghost that can interact with the front door outside of a hunt. The problem is during the last, during the character customization update, something went wrong, and the Yuris got all messed up, and for whatever reason, the door-touching thing, it's like all ghosts can close a door, but I still don't... I think that they still can't... All of them still can't, open a door fully. And it looked like it opened it fully there. But I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the tier 1 crucifix. So it's, they call it a crucifix, but it is a cross, because a crucifix would have the depiction of Jesus Christ on it, and this does not. Where are you? Are you friendly? What do you want? How old are you? How did you die? Where are you? No, they're never friendly, but that's just something you can ask it. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? This is the other thing with the tier 1 salt. You see, it's only like a small blob instead of a line. So it's just... The tier 1 items, it's much harder, much more difficult to get interactions with things in a tier 1. Did you leave this room? Are you still here? I think you left this room. Where did you go? Where did you go? You're not in here. Did you go back into the bedroom? Did you go back in here? No. Don't tell me you went downstairs. You're not in here. Please don't tell me you went downstairs. You did. Ugh. It did. Look, it moved the mannequin. Ugh. I hate you. Okay, so that was a waste of, salt. Ah! Oh no, I'm dead. Holy Moses, I can't believe I escaped the hunt on that one. I do stream on Twitch. Yes, yes I do. 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 Holy cow. Okay, what's my sanity at? We're above 50. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Okay, we're above 50. Now, I know it's not a Kormos. It's not a Hantu. I thought it was a Yuri. It's not a Taie. It's not a Revenant. I didn't see it shapeshift once, and it was right on my tail. I don't know if it's a yokai, and I don't believe it's a Raiju because of the no base boosted thing. The only reason I can say that it's a Yuri... Well, actually, I think a Yuri... Let me see my sanity level. Hold on one second. I don't think a Yuri can hunt over 50. No, 60. 61, 60. Hold on a second. Let me bring up my cheat sheet real quick. All I had was ghost orbs, right? And sanity early. And we know it's not a Banshee, and we know it's not a Daeon. It's not a Mare. That wasn't a Kormos. It lit a candle, so it's not an Onryo. It had line of sight speed up. So this could be a Mimic. This has to be a Mimic. It's the only thing that makes sense, because a Yuri can't hunt me until my sanity level is at 50%, so it's not a Yuri. The yokai can hunt above 50%. However, I'd have to be actually talking around it, and I wasn't talking around it. It was downstairs, out of the room with me. A Raiju can hunt if it's around... if it's near active equipment and it's downstairs, I didn't have any of my active equipment on me, so it's not a Raiju. Plus, there's some kind of an error with it where you could hear your heartbeat boosting, and I didn't get that. So the only thing it can be is a Mimic, really. That's like the only thing it could be. We're just gonna go with that because like this is more of a speed run anyway. I'm not going for a perfect game. We're just trying to get some points so that we can build up our levels, get some equipment, and then we can start doing perfect games. That was a Kormos?
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
I thought they were so much... I didn't think I could get away from a Kormos. Because a Kormos is a blind ghost. A Kormos is a blind ghost. This is one of the newest ghosts in the game. And I'm so not used to them. And the way they work is they're blind, and they work on hearing alone. So when you run or move, it follows you because it can hear you. If you're standing still, it'll just wander around, and it won't be able to like, it won't find where you are at all. But I couldn't believe... I thought it was gradually speeding up. It was actually speeding up faster just because... So that wasn't line of sight speed, because I don't think a Kormos has line of sight speed. No, it doesn't. It just goes from like normal speed to fast. That's really all it does. I was just lucky enough to get away from it. I guess it does a reset real quick. From what I understand, if you're moving and you get out of it, it'll run to where it heard you. If you move out of the way, you have like a second or two to basically get out of the way of where it was that it heard you, and then it would reset and then listen again. And if it hears you again, it'll keep running. So I was constantly running, so it was probably just kind of trailing me from every time I was running away from it. But that's one of those ghosts. That's a brand new ghost. I'm so not used to it yet. Can we get? Can I save this stupid loadout, please? No, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's just go here. We'll do this. We'll go boop. That. Sound recorder. I don't really need a tripod. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll just go with that. Oh man,
All right, we're here. Take
that was
your
crazy.
equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. The ghost here seems to be linked.
That was really crazy. All right.
Take a closer look. Maybe using it.
I have to get used to the Cormos. It's just one of those things that I have to get used to. I'm not used to it yet. I wasn't ready for it to be hunting, to be honest. That was definitely out of left field with that one. I was just super duper surprised. When can, I guess the Cormos can hunt you at what? Oh, it can hunt you at 70%? Sprinting in the same room as a Cormos can cause it to hunt up to 70%. Really? So when I ran down the stairs... Hey, Cosmo. When I ran down the stairs to start putting equipment in, that's why it started hunting me. If I were to just walk in there, it would have waited until I was at 50%. Is this my last round? My wife has not... my wife has not indicated that she's on her way home. So we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. I'm my own man, you know. I can do things. All right. Lucy Cordero. Every ghost type is on the table. Oh. Every ghost type is on the table. We are at dusk or dawn, however you want to say this. I don't know if the sun's coming up or if the sun's going down. I believe it'd be going down. Again, we'll try to get as much points as possible by taking photos of whatever we can and finding the bone if we can. Let's see. Nope, it's not in here. But I can't go for a perfect round yet. Ooh, nice. Thank you. Thank you for the support on 2 platforms. I appreciate it. Okay. Each platform has slightly different experiences. I haven't started it yet, but we can do, if people wanted to go to Twitch, we can do bingo. with Phasmophobia if you want. So each platform has different little things. You know, this game unfortunately requires a lot of listening, so I can't play music while playing this game because I do have to like really listen to the sounds that the ghost is giving. What's going on here? Is this going down or is this just hanging out? It's just hanging out. But, oh, bone. But, so TikTok offers, like, you know, the vertical layout, so it's a little bit, you know, a little bit of a different look. Looks like it's in here. Temperature is dropping. Temperature's dropping in there. And then it, obviously I can, you know, at certain points I can play music on it. Thank you so much. Toy, thank you so much for the follow over there on Twitch. Appreciate it. Twitch and YouTube have the full layout, so you could see the full stream, the full gameplay, rather. Twitch has the benefit of playing games and stuff, like side games, like bingo. Eventually, I'll try to work in some other things. I just need more moderation over there and everything. And then YouTube has the benefit of having all of my past streams on there. So all of my videos and all of my past streams, everything is on YouTube, available on YouTube. And you also have the benefit of being able to rewind during the live stream if you wanted to. Okay. What am I missing? It's not the summoning circle. It's the monkey paw and I didn't notice. It's not the monkey paw. It's not the voodoo doll. Oh, where is the music box? The music box would be right over here. There it is. It's the music box. The YouTube quality is so bad. I broadcast the same across all platforms. So you should be able to do 1080p. Where am I going? Okay, so in here. Again, I have my flashlight that is sort of in my hand, but just not. Throw that down. Okay. Let's see what this ghost can be. Let's grab, you know what? I'm going to grab 2 of the crucifixes just to cover the whole room, because it is a little bit of a bigger room, and these don't cover that much space. Sanity below 25, 3 photos, and a parabolic microphone. I can get those. The problem is that getting, like, the sound recorder and stuff like that, is not... is not the easiest with this tier. Let's see, do we have any ghost orbs? Did my crucifix disappear? No, it's under the blanket. Okay. Do we have any ghost orbs? I don't see any ghost orbs. Okay. Okay. Whoa, hey. It threw my recorder, my video camera as soon as I threw it down. That's kind of fun. Okay, it's not freezing temperatures. Not yet, anyway. Oh, my back. Whew. Let's grab some dots and the book. Grab the dots. The book and the EMF. See what we can narrow this ghost down to. I'd like to do full speed runs on Ridgeview. It is fun doing them. It is a nice challenge. And it is a lot of fun. Put the book there. What else we got? EMF. Throw the EMF reader down. Nothing. Nothing so far. Waiting to see if this is going to dip at all. It has not. But, again, that thermometer stinks. And it doesn't... So, for instance, I played the other day. It could have either been a Cormos or a Mimic. I looked to see if temperatures were going to come below freezing. They never did the entire time. I double-checked it before I left. It was still above freezing. And, of course, it was a Mimic. And it's just because this tier thermometer is so bad. Okay, it's time to get up, apparently. Want to knock on a window for me, or do something cool? Do something cool with your life? Oh, you are not a mare. I don't see any fingerprints on there. Where are you? Are you friendly? Oh, I understand that. Where are you? How old are you?
An elderly resident.
An elderly resident. Okay. Okay, so that's one piece of evidence. Looking to see if it's going to give me an EMF 5 on the things that it's tossing. It has not yet. Get out of here. I don't need that. Nice. Playing some Dandy's World. Let me just grab my flashlight. Okay. I don't see any UV. My sanity's still up. We have Spirit Box. You're gonna be exiting. Nice. Okay, that's still not... It's very close to freezing. It keeps getting very close. Are you going to drop? No, you're not. You're staying above 0. It's very, very close. Oh, no, 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 no. That's got to be freezing. Come on. Come on. That was so close. It's so hard to tell. Ah! Jerk. You're the jerk. Don't throw things at me. I already know you're not a mayor. Mayor can't turn the computer on. It's so close to freezing. I want to say it's freezing, but I can't say it's freezing. Because it should dip below it. You just turn the water on in the bathroom? What did I hear? I thought I heard something. It is so close to free. Come on. Just do it. What's my sanity at? I'm almost at 50. I'm gonna, like, die over here. It just does not want to fall below 50. Below freezing. I have before. I've played Demonology. That's where the whoa EMF level 5 comes from. The day that I played Demonology. Alright, so I'm at 50%. This is gonna be... This is really gonna be... I don't need this. This is... you know what? Whatever. Boop, 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 boop. And I will do other games in Roblox at some point. Did I get that? Whatever that was. Paranormal groaning. It is not free, no. It was on sale for a little bit at some point. But it is not a free game. I still have an issue with the... There we go. EMF level 5. Can we just... Can we get the... Okay. It's not a wraith. Oh, it could be a Galu. Spirit, Dan, or twins. So it's... Shoot. Turn the breaker off. I didn't notice how quickly it stepped in the salt. If the, if the Gallo steps in salt, it can step in another salt after, like, within 2 seconds of stepping in the first batch of salt. After that, it won't step in salt until it hunts in its enraged state. And it burned the crucifix. So, I'm just gonna go and wait for it to hunt me. And we're gonna see if we can determine what it is in a hunt. Get it to come to me. Okay. Okay, it's got a regular line of sight speed. It seemed very, very normal. Let's see if we could... Okay, so it wasn't a Gallo. And I don't... It's not a Dayon. I don't believe. So it's going to be between the Spirit and the Twins. And it sounded pretty normal. I don't think the Dayon... let me see. This seems very, very normal. I wasn't sure if it was slightly faster at first. Let me just put this timer on. It can hunt me after like 25 seconds. You know, it's not a Wraith. And it's not a Gallo. Now the Dayon, what it does is it moves faster while you're moving. Oh, you went the wrong way. Okay. I'm just going to go with Spirit on this one. It seems very, very normal. And Spirit's the only one that's the most normal. Because the Twins have a 50-50% chance of either being slightly slower than normal or slightly faster than normal. And it sounds like it's normal speed. And the only other way I can actually rule out a Spirit is if I have incense and I incense it, and it hunts below 30 minutes. That's the only way of ruling it out. And I can't do that. So there we go. Spirit, sound sensor, which doesn't do me any good. Let's do it again, people. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. And again, I don't want to spend too much time investigating when I'm not trying to go for a perfect game. And let's not worry about the photos. Let's just find the ghost. Susan. Foggy weather. Let's just find the ghost, identify it, and get out. We'll worry about all that other stuff later when we have all of our equipment. Everything's going up. God, the moment you get the tier 2 thermometer, it is like one of the most joyous occasions ever in the game. This mercury bulb nonsense is horrible. Horrible. It's coming down right in here. Are you in this room? Oh. Hi. You are. Well, there you have it. Are you in this room? Or are you adjacent to this room? I can't stand this thermometer. I hate it so much. Okay, seems like you're in this room. That's what it seems like. That's what we're gonna go with. That you're in this room. Let's go figure this out. All right, we'll grab a camera. We'll put the dots somewhere, and we'll grab the other crucifix just to cover the other side of the room, because it is a larger room. We got ghost orbs. I saw it. I saw you. Ghost orbs. You can see the radius if you place it down. I just throw it down because sometimes when you place it down like this, the they tend to fall through the floor from a glitch. So, not a djinn. So we'll leave that like that. Let's go get other things. Okay, so we do have ghost orbs. Again, the mimic is still in play, which means I can technically get 2 more pieces of evidence if it is a mimic. Every time you see ghost orbs, you always have to think that it's possibly a mimic. Let's grab this. We'll grab this. We'll put the book right there in the middle. Just check quick to see if it's touched anything. Left a handprint somewhere. We'll close all the doors. as a Yuri test. And throw this down. Let's go grab the last little bits of things that we could use for evidence. Like salt and the spirit box. And for funsies, we'll throw a motion sensor in there just so that we can see if we can determine where the ghost is. If we can hear it run through the motion sensor, we'll quickly like move in that direction to see if we can get close enough for a spirit box response. Because sometimes, as I said, you have to be at a certain distance in order to capture a response. Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? How did you die? Okay, let's try another assault. Rule out some things here. Oh, none of those come into play anyway, so it doesn't matter. We'll just double check for UV. Let's see. Anything like that? No. Not seeing any footprints anywhere. So I don't think it's UV. See what we can find here. If anything. No, the Goryo's not even in play, so that doesn't matter. We just have to see if we can narrow this down to anything else with other pieces of evidence. Like freezing temperatures? Nope. Where are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? What do you want? Nothing. It's not interacting with anything. So I'm not getting any kind of EMF. All right, JJ, you have a good night. Again, we're looking for maybe freezing temperatures. And it got so close that I don't know if that's freezing or not. It's staying above it. Holy cow. Like, why? You're so close. It should dip below 0 or 32, depending on how you want to. Okay, where's the... Now, it can, just because it interacted with the shower, that's gotta be freezing, right? Just because it interacted with the shower doesn't mean it's in here. It can interact within a certain range through walls. So if it's like standing right here, it can still interact with the shower. Thing is, I'm pretty sure that it will dip below the 0 if it is absolute freezing. It just doesn't seem to be doing it. Where are you? What do you want? Are you friendly? Did you change rooms? It interacted with the doll. That's what that sound was. Yeah. Hi. It's below 50. It's gonna start hunting soon. Turn the breaker off. It's not a djinn. Can't be a djinn anyway. God, you're frustrating. Are you not in this room anymore? You seem to be. You still seem to be in this room. The temperature's going down still. Where are you? Okay. It's not gaining any speed. Okay, so it did not have line of sight speed up, build up. It's not a Revenant. It could be a tie A. It totally could be a tie A. It could also be a Hantu. We could test for a Hantu by turning the breaker off and seeing if it has cold breath while it's hunting. So we could try that. Here we go. Come on. Okay, I didn't see any breath in that. We'll double check it one more time, but I didn't see any breath. This could be a tie A. Because it is semi-fast, but it's not... I was spending time in the room with it, so I could have aged it. We'll try it again without the breaker just to see if it, if we could see... If we can get a better... It hung out in that room back there for a little while. I wish it came out earlier so I can actually look to see the cold breath. Here we go. Okay. It seems faster right off the bat. I do not see the cold breath. You would be seeing little spots of air, little puffs of air coming from its head if it was a Hantu. And again, it's not speeding up. It doesn't appear to have line of sight. Speed up. I'm thinking that it is a tie A. It's weird that it didn't hunt me earlier. It's very weird that it didn't hunt me earlier. We're gonna try this again. See if I could just listen to it while it's roaming first. Turn the shower on again. Okay. It's moving around over there. It's not an Obake, never shapeshift. Never shape-shifted, I should say. It's not a Banshee, because I don't think it's roaming to me. It hasn't roamed to me, really. At least I haven't noticed it roaming to me. If it hunts on top of me right now, then we can call it a Banshee. You know what? Let me grab the parabolic mic just so I can listen to the footsteps a little bit more closely while I'm in the back room. Great. Gotta give it a sec to roam back. It's a Cormos. It's a Cormos. It was very slow until it heard where I was. And then I lost track of it right there. It was very slow until I started moving. I wish I had the parabolic mic before. Oh, that was a Daeon! That was the Daeon, so the Daeon moves faster when you move. And the Daeon doesn't have line of sight speed. So that's another newer ghost that I'm not familiar with. Okay. Hey, Sprout. So those are two ghosts. When I was on my 5-month hiatus of not playing this game, those were two ghosts that were created that I am not used to. What other... EMF level 5 and Spirit Box. So it could have been the EMF level 5, just wasn't giving it. Or it could have been the Spirit Box too that just wasn't giving it, but I was pretty much right on top of it. Okay, David. So no Banshee. And not Dayan. So the ghost was moving slow until I started moving. Which is similar to the Cormos. But the Cormos moves at regular. That's the difference. So that's the difference that I have to realize. They both had yeah, it's on all platforms. So that's the difference between those two. A Cormos will move at normal speed, at a normal pace when it doesn't know where you are, and then it will speed up when it hears you. The Dayon will move slower than normal. If the nearest player is not moving and it's within 10 meters of the ghost, it moves slower. And the reason it sounded like it was normal speed in the beginning is because it's more than 10 meters away from me while it's in the back room starting its hunt. But because it started in the room right next to me, it was close enough that it would move slow, and then it sped up as soon as I started moving. So these are things that I have to get used to with these ghosts. I'm excited that they added them. It's a great challenge and everything. It just makes it a little bit more confusing for someone like me who has not been in the game for a while. And having to get used to new ghosts. Fantastic. Boop, 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 boop. I keep getting the newer ghosts for me, though. It's kind of crazy. Oh, please don't be downstairs. Nope. You're in here. Looks like it's dropping back in here. Yep, and there we go. All right. In the back room. That's nice. Let's see what we can see. I really do enjoy this game. I'm glad that I'm able to play it for a little bit longer today, just because, as I said, I haven't played it in such a long time, and I want to get used to these new ghosts. I want to get back into the swing of things. I'm really upset that I couldn't play last weekend. Last weekend was the holiday weekend, and all weekend they were doing double XP. Ghost orbs. And that is when you can really take advantage of leveling up if you're trying to level up. Unfortunately, I was not able to take advantage. So I prestiged. So I'm back down. I'm lower levels. I'm like in the teens, I think, at the moment. I'm trying to build myself back up, get better equipment. You can prestige at level 100, and it's just kind of a, it's like a promotion, but it resets your level back to 1. And you just have to kind of like work through it again. So it's just kind of like a challenge, but then also like a, just a way of like bragging that you've leveled up. that far. I think the highest prestige level is like level 20 or something. Oh yeah, you can keep going too. You don't have to prestige. You can just keep going if you wanted to. Where are you?
A close encounter.
That's where you are. Does it have an end? No, this is just one of those things where you just kind of keep challenging yourself. You try different challenges. There's, you know, you can change all the settings to be a lot more difficult. The hardest setting in the game is the APOC challenge. The APOC challenge. Well, the hardest level is APOC 3. There's 3 levels of APOC. And the Apocalypse 3 challenge gives you reduces your speed to 50%. And you can't sprint. You can't use flashlights. There's 0 evidence, and the ghost moves at 150% speed. So it's a crazy fun challenge, but you have to like work your way up there. And eventually, I'll get back into the no evidence challenges and stuff. I just need to. I need to get used to this again. Okay. So, we have 2 pieces of evidence, which is Spirit Box and Ghost Orb. However, the Mimic is still in play. Because plushies of the day. The Mimic is still in play. So I have to double check that we're not getting freezing temperatures or ultraviolet. So we're going to double check that by grabbing some salt and seeing if we're going to get any ultraviolet light if it steps in the salt. Unfortunately, I don't have a candle. A candle can rule out an Onryo. Oh, you know what? Let me grab a motion sensor. Because I can test for Mare. The Mare's ability is that it can immediately turn a light off after you turn it on. Now, all ghosts can interact with the light switches, and it could be coincidental that you turn a light on and the ghost turns it off immediately if it was about to interact with the light. So that's one of those things with the Mare's ability. It could be the ability, or it just could be random chance that the ghost turned it off at the same exact time. Okay. I don't see UV. See if this works. We will check temperature. That's okay. Yap away. Some people just love to just chill, you know? And I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who does it. Anyone who comes in and just kind of hangs out is... I appreciate it all. You don't have to say anything. It's just cool that you're here. Let's hold on to this, I guess. I didn't see any UV. So again, I don't have... Alright, I'm at 75. I can try to entice a yokai by speaking to it. I don't have a candle, so I can't really help with that. We'll just talk around it. Hello? Are you here? What do you want? You're throwing things at me. Stop throwing things at me. I could try to get it to hunt me. If it hunts above 50%, we can eliminate a couple of things. The yokai will get angered if you're talking near it, and will hunt you. It can hunt you at 80% sanity. Right now, I'm about 75. A little bit below that. So if I am I have my channel open right now. I am talking to it. David. So David, I am talking to you. Oh, is that freezing? Is that freezing? Was that freezing? Hello? That looked like freezing for a second. If that's freezing temperatures, then we can say that we automatically know it is a mimic. Hello? That was so close to the 0. Where are you? What do you want? David. David, what are you doing? David, what are you doing? You turned my breaker off. Why'd you turn my breaker off, David? It's so close to dropping below 0, but it's not. There you are, David. Hi, David. David. David, what are you doing? Hi. Hello? David? David? Let's just double check. No UV on it. Let me go run and turn the breaker on. Now, if it is a mimic, it could be any ghost type at any point. So that is scary. Because it can mimic any ghost. David, where are you? It's right there. That crucifix is terrible. That crucifix is so bad. It is the yokai. Okay. That crucifix is so bad. It's right in the middle of the room, but it still didn't cover enough ground for it to stop it from a hunt. But that was the yokai. What a pain in the butt. The other way I could tell a yokai is during a hunt, if most ghosts can sense you from like I think it's like 15 meters or something like that. If you use like your radio, and the yokai won't sense you. Not 2.5. There we go. So most ghosts can interact, can hear you at like, is it 3 meters? 5 meters? I can't, I don't remember what the exact distance is. I'm terrible with the meters and distance as it is anyway, because I don't live in meters out here. I live in feet and inches. But okay, so we're with Linda today. Typically, when a ghost is close enough to you and you use your radio, you'll get the crazy static sound, and then those ghosts are basically attracted to that. They sense that and will come to you. The yokai will not. So that's another way you could tell the yokai in a hunt. But I was trying to be a little proactive and trying to get it to hunt me above 50%, which I did. I was successful because I kept talking around it and it was angering it. I was just hoping that my crucifix would protect me. I guess I should have dropped 2 in there. Out of precaution. Alas. That's why I almost kind of just stood there in the corner, because I was expecting it to be an event. Okay, the doll's in here. And it seems like the temperatures are dropping in here. Okay. This is where it is. I'm going to put it down here to cover this whole side. Then I'll grab another one and I'll put it right over here to cover that whole side. And that is how we're going to do that. Oh, there's the bone. Might as well take some pictures. It's touching doors. Now you can rule out a Yuri if the ghost interacts with the door and you can see that it only partially opens or closes the door. If you could definitely see that it only partially opens or closes the door, you can rule out a Yuri. But right now there's some glitch where all ghosts can close the door with a regular interaction, which it's not supposed to. So that's why they're kind of messed up right now. But I did see it before open up a door fully, and it did happen to be a Yuri, so that's pretty cool. Put this down over here. Appears to be interacting with things. No, it wasn't freezing temps. That's the thing. I already had 2 pieces of evidence, so the only reason it would be freezing temps is if it was a mimic. Because the mimic would give me a third piece of evidence, technically. And these thermometers are terrible. These tier 1 thermometers are absolute garbage. So it's supposed to dip below 0 if it is going to be freezing temperatures. You should see it go below 0 on that thermometer. But again, I've had instances where it should have dropped below 0. It should have shown that, and it just never did. And that's just attributed to the fact that it is a tier 1 item, and they're very, very difficult to work with. Where did I put this the last time? That was... Oh, I put it over here, I think. Put that in the middle there. Okay, the last thing would be UV. So we'll go get that. We'll get some salt, and we'll start setting ourselves up that way. And then we will see what piece of evidence we can get, and hopefully not die this time. 2 deaths in a row, but I did get the ghost right. Spirit box, that was the other one. Okay. I did get the ghost right this past time because it was... I knew it hunted me earlier because I was yapping away. Hey, you turned this on. That means you're not a mare. Was that dots? That could have been dots. Where are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? Yep, there it is. There's the little child. Dots. Where are you? Okay, it's the little child. Hey, Pebble, what's going on? Where are you? What do you want? Are you friendly? How old are you? I missed it walking through the salt there, but you could say that it's not a Goryo because I see it with my own eyes. Let's try the salt one more time. See if we can pay attention to when it walks through it. Maybe we'll get some UV. Maybe. Maybe. Anybody? Anybody? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you not friendly? What do you want? Where are you? Now, I could try and get a picture of it. If it disappears... Now, let's see. Let's see the picture. I could see it in the photo, so it is not a. It's not a phantom. Phantoms will not show up in your photos. You turn the breaker off. Where are you? Touched the door somewhere. Did it move? Did it leave the room? Yo, if it left the room and starts hunting me out there, I'll be so upset. I hate that the breaker's down here. I have an invisible flashlight. There we go. Did it move? Did it change rooms? Shoot. That totally dropped my sanity. Hate when they do that. And I hate that it's the little kid ghost. It's my least favorite ghost model. Are you still in here? You left this room. God. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Did you go in this room? Is this where you are now? You did. God. I thought it was about to hunt me. I hate the little kid ghost so much. Grab the UV, grab the UV. Don't see that. Didn't get anything over there with that. Let's pick this up. Where is my... Where are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? What do you want? Where are you? That's my wife. My wife is home. My wife is home. Are you not in here? You're totally in here. Yeah. Why is the temperature so warm? God. Alright, so this is my last game. Let's hope that I can get out of here alive. Let me go grab one more thing of salt. And we'll try see if we can get UV that way. She didn't send me a message or anything. She usually sends me a message. She did not. Okay, we're at 43%. I haven't been hunted yet. That could mean... That could be a Dio. If it doesn't hunt me until I'm below 40. The Dio should be giving me Spirit Box, though. Should be. Where are you? Are you friendly? Oh, no. There it goes. Okay. Oh, God. Where did that go? Where did that stupid... I wanted to turn it off. Thank you. Ah! Okay. So we got UV. Obambo, Banshee. Okay. So between these two... we know it's not a Phantom, and we know it's not a Goryo. The Obambo switches every 2 minutes between fast and slow. So we are going to do this. It should be able to hunt me. Let's see. Now, every 2 minutes it switches its hunting speed. So when it switches its hunting speed to like the more passive, yeah, so it's in a calm state and aggressive state. When it's in an aggressive state, it can hunt you at 65% sanity. When it's in a calm state, it can hunt you at 10% sanity. And it switches every 2 minutes. The only other thing is it could be a Banshee. So what we're going to do is we're also going to grab the parabolic mic. And we're just going to stand there and we're going to listen. We know it's not the Goryo because we saw the dots without looking through a camera lens. And we know it's not a Phantom because I took a picture of the ghost during an event and it's still in the photo. So it's only going to be a Phantom, a Banshee or an Obambo. Or a Bambo, however it's pronounced. And we will see which one it is. I'm going to end after this game because my wife is home now. And I do have work in the morning. Now, with the parabolic mic, if it's a Banshee, there's a possibility we can get a Banshee scream. Just turning lights on. Turning lights off. What do we got? Why, oh why? Oh no. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't want to wander too far because I'm below my sanity threshold. And I don't want to get stuck. Yeah, because it's downstairs is the breaker. And I don't want to get stuck going downstairs. And then it starts hunting me. Why is that so close? Is that a banshee? Banshees will roam over to you. Let me grab... It's weird that it's not hunting yet. It's very weird. Let me grab this and just see if it roams over to me. Can't put it there. It's so annoying. I think this is a banshee. Oh my god. It's not. This is the Obambo. Very slow. Ah! I hate crawling ghosts so much. Very slow. It didn't seem like it had line of sight speed. Alright. I'll be up in 1 sec. Why did it seem so slow? And it didn't seem like it had line of sight speed. It wasn't speeding up. This is very weird. Because the Obambo should be speeding up. The Banshee would be moving at normal speed. I'm gonna see what it does again in a hunt. It's very slow. Let's see if it speeds up at all. I have 25 seconds to go turn the breaker back on. Before it can hunt me again. Oh god, this is not good. This is not good. I don't know where it is. Ah! I had the parabolic mic on, I forgot.
Welcome back.
That was a tie? I'm so confused. Oh my god, I marked the wrong thing. I'm such a jerk. I can't believe I did that. I marked the wrong freaking thing in the book. That's why. I don't know why because I was looking for UV and the ghostwriting came up and I was like, oh, there's the evidence. And I hit the freaking UV check mark instead of the ghostwriting. That's why it made no sense to me why it was so slow and why it wasn't speeding up. Because that makes perfect sense. I'm so annoyed with myself. I'm so annoyed that that is how I ended this night. That really sucks. Because that is such an obvious ghost to determine. Ugh. I'm so annoyed right now. Oh my god, I cannot believe I did that. It's so freaking obvious. It's so freaking obvious. I'm kind of disgusted with myself. I'm gonna do one more very quick. Very quick. We're running in and we're running out. We're doing this super duper fast. I can't live with myself on that one. Kelly. It's also my arch nemesis, stupid little child freaking ghost. I can't stand it. I hate it so much. So everything about it was just stupid. I cannot believe I did that. I just can't believe I did that. Okay, Pebble. You're not gonna give it to me up here, are you? You're such a jerk. Good night. I'm doing this quickly and I'm signing off. I'm so mad at myself. So mad at myself. I don't need that on. Not in here. Hey, Puso, how are you? Are you in here? No. Hi. That's fun. Just knocked out like 10% of my sanity on that. So you're upstairs somewhere. Are you in here? Where are you? They're not supposed to be able to event between floors. What the hell is that noise up there? Hearing noises up in my kitchen. Are you in the kitchen? Come on, thermometer, work with me here. Are you in the front room? You are in the front room. Okay. Okay. It's fantastically stupid, but... yeah, look at this. These crucifixes are terrible. Let me grab another one. Okay, so it's in the front room here. Not ideal, but at least we know exactly where it is. We're gonna run in. We're gonna do these things. We're gonna test this. We're gonna figure out what it is, and we're getting out of here. And it's gonna happen. We'll do that. Any ghost orbs? No ghost orbs. Are we going to get to freezing? Or are you going to be stupid? Doesn't look like you're going to be freezing. I guess that means it's stupid. It's not really the way it works, but... in my mind it does. In my mind it does. Mm-hmm. Place this right over here. Where are you? Are you friendly? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? How do you do? How does one do? Grandma lady. Okay, it's not a wraith. No footprints. Yep, there it is. Footprints. Okay. UV. UV to the rescue. Okay, now we can say for sure it's UV. Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? What do you want? What happened, Brusha? Yeah, I know. I'm so angry with my last... I was supposed to sign off after my last investigation, but I got so angry with how I ended it because I was an idiot that I want to do this again. I just want to get... I want to at least be competent. I don't even care if I lose. I just want to be competent because I did something so stupid. Where are you? What do you want? Nice! 23 solos. Pretty good. Okay, let's... It could be a Goryo. Let's look at them. Let's get the motion sensor. Then we'll get the camera and we'll sit in the kitchen. So that way, if it is a Goryo, we can see it walking through the dots. Anything? Anything? Why you gotta be like that? I'm not seeing anything in the dots. Let's walk through the motion sensor a couple times. Simply Twilight. This is Phasmophobia. Where are you? Thank you so much for the follow. How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Oh, welcome back. Where are you? What do you want? Not seeing anything. I just wanted this to be my last... I wanted the last one to be my last investigation, but I tell you, I just got so angry with myself because of how stupid I was. I marked down the wrong piece of evidence because I wasn't thinking. I was looking for one piece of evidence, the other one showed up, and then I marked the wrong one, and then I was looking at the wrong ghosts. I'm so annoyed with myself. I still don't see it walking through the dots. My sanity's around 60 right now. No dots. I have UV. Not an Oni. It's not on the list. I'd like for this stupid thing to give me this second piece of evidence at least. If it's freezing temps, I'm gonna be so angry. It just doesn't want to show it because this sucks. Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? How did you die? Are you friendly? Where are you? What do you want? You're going shopping after the wedding. Whoa. Not getting anything written in the book. EMF's giving me zilch. Even though it's thrown several things. Please don't tell me you moved. Did you move in there? No, you didn't move. You're just interacting with that through the wall. I'll be right up, Nick. I'm sorry. I will, I promise. I'll be right up. Not getting any of this stuff. It's crazy. Where are you? Are you? You're still here. Nope, you're not. Oh, it's an Obake. Shape-shifted right in front of us. Switch to the little girl very briefly. What? I cannot believe it got stuck on the stupid couch. God. I can't believe I got stuck on the stupid couch. Oh my god, this game drives me up a wall sometimes. I'm like pushing over to the left and he's just not moving. Ugh! And I knew what the frickin' ghost was. What's the stupid thing that it's supposed to give me? What's the piece of evidence that it refused to give me? EMF level 5, because there was no ghost orbs. No ghost orbs. So the EMF 5 just was non-existent. Oh my god, that drives me up a wall. Ugh! I just had to escape that hunt, and I would have been done. And that would have been it. It's a very easy ghost to see. The Obake shapeshifts. You saw very, very briefly for one of its blinks, it turned into the little child ghost model. And that's how you determine what an Obake is. It changes ghost models for an instant. Oh, I'm so angry with myself. Anyway, that's going to have to be it for me because it's 1, 2, 3 in the morning. And it is time for bed. I'm so angry. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate it. I was glad I was able to play this game. I'm angry that I wasn't able to do better in those last frickin'... the last 2 of them. 2! So bad. So angry with myself. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Man. Anyway, next time I'm on is probably Monday, and I'll do Dandy's World runs, and I will try to get some achievements done. So I will use everybody to help me get them. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the gifts. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the song. Hope you enjoyed the game. I do love playing this game, and I will be back playing it again at some point. Probably next week sometime. But until then, I hope everybody has a great weekend. And I hope you all have a great day, morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Cheers.